And as Hurricane Ian continues to strengthen in the Caribbean Sea, residents in parts of Tampa are under mandatory evacuation orders. Officials worried about a catastrophic storm surge in the city that could reach up to 10 feet above sea level. Homeowners are boarding up, gathering sandbags and non-perishables. Governor Ron DeSantis declaring a state of emergency across the entire state.
Be prepared because this is a very big storm. It's about 500 miles wide.
The most dangerous part of Ian's landfall, storm surge. The Gulf Coast of Florida is extremely susceptible to storm surge. The last time Tampa saw a direct hit from a major hurricane more than a century ago. The exact track of the storm is still up in the air, though. Meteorologist Dave Downey joins us now to discuss the track and then how Iowa could be impacted by Ian, even though it is hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that a tropical system, hundreds, almost 1,000 plus miles away, could be impact us here in Iowa, but it will. Let's take a look at Ian's track first right now. A new advisory came out about an hour ago. Sustained winds 100 miles per hour. That makes it a Category 2 hurricane. You see they're located a couple hundred miles just south of Cuba. It'll pass over Cuba overnight tonight. Here's that track from the National Hurricane Center, forecasted to turn into a Category 4 storm. Weakened by landfall. That's not going to change the impacts, though, for parts of Tampa. As you heard there, Tampa is one of the most susceptible cities in the country to storm surge. Okay, back here, how does this impact us here in Iowa? Well, it's going to help us really stay cool through the weekend. High pressure is in control. It'll drop out of Canada tomorrow. Look at that low temperature on Wednesday morning, first night in the 30s since spring. That high will meander off to the east, but here's what's going to happen. As Ian slows down when it makes landfall, that's kind of going to trap the high pressure system over the Great Lakes. Typically, these things move off to the east pretty quickly. Well, Ian will kind of prevent that from happening. Eventually, by the weekend, as Ian moves inland, that'll finally push the high pressure system off to the coast, and then we'll warm back up near average temperatures by this weekend. So not only will it be cool, but we're going to be bone dry as well. Here's kind of a map that shows you the moisture content across the country. Very dry air here north of Florida. You see all these greens, yellows, oranges and reds, high moisture contents down there, of course, in the southeastern part of the country. Thanks to Ian, you see how low the moisture content here is in the upper Midwest. Things, of course, change by this weekend, back near average, and a couple more rain chances that Taylor will time out in a few minutes. Stephanie?
All right, Dave, thank you so much. Be sure to download the We Are Iowa app. Just take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss an update in your area.